Are you seeing red? Beware. Beware. When I see red, you gotta be careful. What a day. What day is it? Well, it's day 12. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. So last Friday we talked about triggers of the weekend. And this would be one of those weekends that I might be extra triggered because of the stress I've dealt with for the last couple of days. But I'm handling the stress well. Today was kind of crappy with the brokers. You know, if they weren't answering their phones or emails, it's got 3 stops that go over the course of a week for $1,000 load. You know, stupid crap like that. Anyways, I'm over it today. So, you know, you hear about people getting angry and seeing red, and I guess I've dealt with those kind of anger issues. I mean, there's a funny meme. It's like when Thor, throws his hammer, it's for justice and the good of man, but when I throw a hammer, I have anger management issues, which is true. One time, in my BMX days, I was working on my bike and I got mad because the tool wasn't doing what I needed it to do because I didn't know how to work the tool. And I was inside the house, I was in the living room, and I threw the wrench on the floor and it bounced off the floor and it hit the TV. And the TV went blank for a second and came back on. It's old school. It was an old TV, right? I mean, it was a new old TV. Like it was cream of the crop, brand new, but it was the old school tube, whatever TV, right? And what's crazy is I didn't break it. There was a nick. My dad never noticed it. My dad would have killed me if he would have found out that I almost broke the TV or did break the TV or whatever. And it was funny, after we moved, that's when we moved here to Springfield, that's when he said, "What happened to the TV?" "Oh man, I guess something happened during transit." I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, man, who knows what happened." My anger almost got me in trouble, right? My anger has got me in trouble. But there's another reason why we're talking about the color red. Got my handy dandy AI, Google guides on my side here. Red dye 40. Very popular. It was the replacement for the red dye that was giving people cancer back in the 50s, I think. I don't know, I'm paraphrasing there, but this is directly from Google, right? So, red dye, often used in combination with other food additives, can have a variety of side effects. Some potential side effects include behavioral changes, hyperactivity, irritability, depression, and ADHD. There are times when I have adult friends go, "Man, I got ADHD. I used to be able to pay attention in school." "Well, what are you eating?" "I got this great red Mountain Dew stuff." Allergic reactions, hives, asthma, allergic skin reactions. Which, if you're like me, you're allergic to everything skin-wise. Like if I just think poison ivy, I get it on my skin, right? Eye and skin irritation, of course, watery eyes, skin irritation. Migraines. Some people may be more sensitive to red dye and experience migraines after consuming it. Gut health. This is the big one. Gut health. Long-term exposure to red dye may damage the gut lining, allowing bacteria to enter and disrupt the microbiome. Side effects can take 25 minutes to a day to wear off, and some parents have reported improvements when removing red dye from their children's diets. Red dye is found in flavored milk and yogurts, puddings, ice cream, popsicles, cakes and pastries, candy and chewing gum, Jell-O, breakfast cereals, soda, sports drinks, and powdered drink mixes. but they're so bright. They're so lovely. You ever notice that the only time you really see bright fluorescent style colors is on birds, like in the Amazon? Like, that's the only time you see it in nature. You don't see bright blue food, like the color of that tarp on my tractor there. You don't see natural food that color. You do see some natural reds like strawberries and raspberries and all that, but for the most part, you know, look, there's a gut health problem in this country. If you go to my other channel and you look up Carolyn O'Byrne, I did a review on her book. I did an interview with her. She did an interview with me. She was all about gut health, and she was there at the beginning of my weight loss the first time. And I haven't heard from her. I don't know if she's doing okay. I haven't heard from her since the COVID days, because I don't know if something happened to her. I know that something happened to her husband, I think. But anyway, she was a cool chick. She had a really good book. Gut health is important because it does kind of regulate everything else. So that's it. No big lecture. No, just red dye sucks. Don't eat it. 283.8 was the weight today, and we're on what, day 12? I think day 12. And the only thing I've eaten is 4 pieces of roast that I cooked in the steaks, and I cooked it right on this grill right here. I love this grill. I love this grill. And I'm not even hungry. I'm nowhere near hungry. I ate at noon. Now, for a while, because of Little Viking Coach and a couple others, we were getting into this Friday fasting Friday thing, where you try to fast for 24 hours. I was usually Thursday afternoon to Thursday afternoon. And I might try that again today. I don't know. See, yesterday I ate 4 burgers at lunch, and then I had some eggs for dinner with some broth. That was it. And then today I've only had the 4 pieces of meat and 4 eggs. Yeah. So, steak and eggs, pretty much. But man, it must suck to be on a diet where, you can't eat all the cool things with red dye and yellow dye and sugar and stuff. I get to eat steak and eggs. It's awesome. By the way, I have to go to Costco soon. Or Walmart, whichever. I prefer Costco, but that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying the thumbnails. I found the new way to do thumbnails thanks to Beetle Bailey. So, anyways, thank you for watching and being along in this journey. Tomorrow, we're going to try to talk about mourning. So, mourning? What the hell are you talking about, Steve? You'll just have to find out. Stay tuned.